All right, what's up, y'all? I wanted to talk about Kanye West real quick, just for a bit, because people kept asking me about the song, the song with the poopity scoopity that freestyle he just put out, and now the TMZ interview came out about him saying slavery was a choice, and something else came out when he was talking about this man has said so much stuff over the past like 2 weeks, and now it's getting to the fact where it's looking more bad for him, and that's his survival in these past next few 5 years. So we're just gonna talk about a few things and my thoughts on it. So yeah. All right, first thing is the TMZ interview. The TMZ interview was, if anybody didn't see it, it was basically him talking to the two hosts of TMZ, Harvey, and I forget the other guy, the other black guy's name with the dreads. I forget his name. I don't even watch TMZ like that. But anyway, he was talking to them. They're having like an interview like they do all celebrities, and Kanye decided to like address the whole newsroom with what he was saying, and he started to go off on this tangent law Kanye does. Like he was doing what he does on Twitter, but like to everybody in the newsroom. And you know Kanye's doing that. He's just saying whatever on the top of his head, and when I tell you that didn't come off the way that he expected it to, it really didn't, because he said something really stupid, and I know what he was trying to insinuate, but at the same time, it was like, why would you say it like that? Like, he was talking too fast and it came out wrong, and as soon as people heard that, they lost their minds. So I just want to explain that real quick. This man, Kanye, said slavery was a choice. He said slavery was a choice, and I was watching. I was like, he was like, we've been enslaved for 400 years? That sounds like a choice. I was like, oh. And like when I first thought about it, I was mad because I really thought that he was saying slavery, like we chose to be enslaved, but that's not the. I didn't get that. I didn't get what he said when he said it, but after a while I thought about it and I realized what he was trying to say was that black people have that mentality that we are still enslaved, and during that 400-year period, which we're in his mind we're in now, we're still enslaved by like the media and stuff. That's what he was trying to say. But when he said slavery was a choice, it made it seem like the beatings and the lynchings and the imprisonment of black people was by the choice, and it wasn't. It simply wasn't. Now the guy on TMZ, this black guy, he's brilliant. I forget his name. His name is Van something. Like I said, I don't watch TMZ like that, but he's brilliant. I've watched him. I've seen him before, and I think that he's like great. But he was the only one in the, like one of the girls said when he was like, "Do you see that I'm speaking freely? I'm thinking freely." One of the girls said yes, but the Van, he stood up and he started like combating with what Kanye was saying, and it wasn't like in a disrespectful tone. It wasn't in a mean tone. He was really trying to school Kanye on what he was saying, that he can say it, but the fact that Kanye has such a stature, it reflects bad on all of us, because Kanye is just like such a big icon in music, period. So everything that he says is magnified times 100. So I think him standing up to Kanye was just amazing, because he did it the right way. He didn't do it in a disrespectful way. He didn't do it in a mean manner. He didn't do it in a way that anybody could be disrespected from. It was really just a good thing by him, a really mature thing for him to do. And Kanye talked to him afterwards. Kanye wasn't mad either. Kanye hugged him afterwards, and they were talking and stuff. But it was really good to see that he was combating against what Kanye was saying, and not just letting Kanye just run his mouth and dig us in a hole that we were probably in because of people who already stopped like Kanye, like back before the whole Taylor Swift thing. You know, what I don't want to see Kanye turn into a Michael Jackson who was attacked by the media, attacked until he was close to death. Then they started to bring him up again, but at that time he was already gone. That's what I don't want for Kanye, because that's what he's falling into, that trap right now. I think he says we're being imprisoned by the media, but at the same time he's being fed, he's being like pushed by the media, because everything that he says is being like magnified. So I don't want him to turn into another I don't want him to turn into another statistic, and end up another young celebrity dead because they've simply lost their mind and the media didn't help any by pushing his agenda, but not in the way that he intended. Do I think Kanye is insane? No, I don't think Kanye is insane. I think that he's such a free, I'm gonna use this term, a free thinker, that he says things without knowing what the consequences are about everybody else. And it's like, the consequences of his actions don't fall on him, they fall on us. No one's really gonna, all Kanye's consequences are gonna come from Twitter. And I bet you Kanye doesn't really care who blocks him. Like, that's why I was confused about that too. Why is everybody so focused on telling everybody that they're blocking Kanye? I really don't care if you're blocking Kanye. I'm not gonna block Kanye. I'm not gonna stop listening to the new album just because of what he said. And this leads me to the second thing, the picture he took with the Make America Great hat. Now, I think everybody lost their mind when they saw this because it was just another, it was pouring kerosene onto the fire before that, when he took a picture with Trump, and that was like 15 minutes before they went in the room and started talking about whatever they were talking about. We probably never gonna know what they were talking about, but it was like, I wouldn't have been mad if I saw Kanye like out wearing the hat. It was the fact that he had wearing the hat, he's taking pictures. I don't even know who the two white guys were between them, next to him, but people were like, he is making us look bad because he's holding hands with the people who are trying to bring black people down. And I don't think that's his intention at all. I think that he's just, the fact that he supports Trump is really just turning people off, and I don't want it to seem, I don't think he wants it, I don't think he wants people to hate him just because of that decision, you know. I think people are way too judgmental nowadays, and they attack before they even look at all the facts. And I'm not even defending Kanye for this specific thing, because I don't think he should have I don't think that he should have voted for Trump. I don't think that he should have took a picture with Trump. I don't think he should have, talking to him is different, but the fact that the media made it as if it's a huge press conference is what made the fire even bigger. And it was like what Kanye said, that he said he couldn't get anything through to Obama about what was going on in Chicago, where they're both from. But he said that he can get something, he's getting more responses from Trump about Chicago than he did from Obama. And I think that's what's pushing his I love Trump kind of thing. But I wish he did it. I wish he did it in the wrong way. I wish he did it in the right way, and not just like magnified it. Because now it looks like people aren't seeing him as black anymore. Like they're taking away his black card and doing all this stupid stuff. It's like, in my eyes, I wouldn't want that. If I was in his shoes and I made a decision with everybody, like, I really wouldn't care what everyone else thought of me, because I knew that I was gonna still have fans. But at the same time, it's like, you gotta realize that, like, I'm talking to Kanye at this point, you can't do that. Like, at this time, at this day and age, you can't just make a decision like that in front of everybody, you know. If you support Trump, you can support Trump, that's cool. But the fact you took the picture and the hat and said it out loud and all this stuff, it sounds stupid, but at the same time, I understand where he was coming from. But I don't really care. I'm still gonna listen to the album either way. I'm still gonna listen to his album either way. If you like Trump, if you like Hillary, if you like Bernie, I didn't really care. I'm still listening to music, because the man is a musical genius. There's no doubting that. It doesn't matter how many bad presidents he supports, the man is a musical genius no matter what. You can't take that away from him. But it's like, I think people should give him, I don't know if people are gonna give him another chance, but I'm not gonna cut him off just because of that. I'm not gonna, his opinion hurt me. His opinion hurt me because I thought he was on the side of like the rest of us, but apparently he's not. So I'm gonna let the man do what he wants to do. I'm not gonna go on Twitter and say, I'm blocking Kanye, who's with me? Like, that doesn't do anything for me. That doesn't do anything for him. He's still getting money either way because he's a genius. It's like there's no combating that. So me blocking a man for that just seems pointless to me at the end of the day. And that's really all I wanted to say about it. I hope Kanye gets, because he did look like a little off to me, like in his eyes, like he was talking, he just didn't look right. I hope if he does have mental problems, I hope he does get it right, like now, because I feel like he's gonna go down a downward spiral that's not gonna keep him here for the next 5 years. So I hope that if he's fine, he's fine. But if he's not, I hope he gets the help that he needs and figures his life out. Because it seems like every year it's another Kanye's conspiracy. Like last year was the Illuminati. Now it's the sunken place from Get Out. So it's like I think I'm trying to figure out the right way to say this. I think that he's going to be fine. I hope the album is good. I hope that people don't crucify this man over something that I think that is bad, but shouldn't be something that ruins his whole career just because of a presidential choice, which, as I say again, I do not support President Trump, but at the same time, he's the president, and there's nothing you can really do about it. So going on social media and screaming about it, if that lets your anger, if that helps you cope with the fact that he's the president, that's you. But in my eyes, that just doesn't seems pointless to me. I don't like Trump as a president, but I'm not gonna go over social media and I put stuff on Instagram that reflects bad of Trump because at the same time it looks like he's not doing the best job that he can for everybody. I'm not one of those people who will consistently attack Trump just for doing something. Like the fact that he goes to golf courses and stuff, and when we're having stuff in the U.S. he's over there playing golf. I hate that because Obama never did that. But at the same time, me yelling on Twitter isn't going to do anything about that. He's still going to do the same thing. He doesn't know who I am. So he's going to do the exact same things that he's been doing before I said it and after I said it. So I'm going to keep my beliefs in my head as far as this video outside, but I'm not gonna cut off Kanye just because of this. I hope he doesn't say anything that's problematic, because these past two things have really made me think about how he's changed from 2004, 2005, 2006 to now. He's just like, it seems like it's two different people, But that's all I gotta say. If you like what I'm trying to say, like a video, leave a comment, talk to me about this, because I want to get other people's opinions. I hope I don't get any hate because of this, because honestly, that's not what I just wanted to get my thoughts off my chest about this whole situation. And that's really all there is to it. I'll see you guys next time.